I want to tell y'all a story that happened years ago. But it was so embarrassing. It was so everything that is not good. One day, I can't even remember. It was that long ago. I can't even remember where it was that I was going. Or coming from, rather. I knew where I was going. I was trying to get home. Where I was coming from, I cannot remember. All I remember, it was like the height of winter in Georgia, right? I had on flip-flops, shorts, and like a short sleeve shirt. I was freezing, to say the least. Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but when it's cold and you go downtown, it's even worse. Because for whatever reason, I think it might have something to do with the buildings, and when the wind blows, it comes. I don't know why it is, but it's even colder downtown than anywhere else because I don't know why, but it is. So I get my ass downtown, and girl, when I say I was freezing, bitch, that ain't even a word. I felt like God have mercy on my soul. Take me, okay, take me over to another place. I kept trying to go into a store to wait. They was like, bitch, no loitering. Bitch, I'm not loitering. I'm trying to survive. Sweetie, I'm trying to survive. Have a heart. Don't tell me no loitering. Bitch, that's why when I get my paycheck, I ain't coming to your raggedy store, bitch. I buy my skinny jeans elsewhere. No, bitch. Anyway, so it was so cold. Have you ever been so cold that you feel like your hands start moving slow, and when you do something to your face, like your face is like it gets numb, like your body begins to get really numb? Okay, I had reached that point and then went beyond that point. I was so cold, literally, I was shivering. I couldn't hardly speak because I felt like my mouth was so moving so slow. My thoughts were running quicker than my mouth would allow. So when people would come up, I would be trying to ask them, when do you think this bus is coming? And this is how I was asking them. Do you know when this bus is coming? When is this bus coming? And they would be like, this bitch is either he retarded or got some kind of ailment, like something is wrong with him. And I don't blame them. But sweetie, I didn't have nothing wrong with me. Only thing I had wrong with me is that I was going through hypothermia. And it was I felt so bad. Now I know how sometimes homeless people be feeling, because that I felt bad when they was trying to run away from me like that. Like they really honestly thought I was homeless or something. Because obviously who's not homeless would come downtown, hide a winter with that, my dumb ass, coming with short flip flops and a short sleeve shirt. They thought I was homeless and maybe couldn't afford a jacket. I don't know what they thought. But they was running away from me. Anyway, anybody who knows, when it's cold like that, sometimes if there's a nook or a cranny inside of the building downtown, if you go in between that nook and the cranny, the wind has a tendency to go over, which means it's a little bit warmer inside of that nook and or that cranny, like the English muffin. Girl, I saw this nook and this cranny in the side of a building. I said, oh, thank you, Jesus, you heard my call. And it's like a parking space. What happened with this? Hold on, girl. Ain't nothing even in this cup. That's why I need to stop leaving dishes down here, girl. I'm up here about to get a sip of some juice, or what I thought was juice, and ain't nothing in this damn cup. Anyway, so it's like a parking space. What happened? As I'm making my way to this damn slot in the building, this real homeless man, girl, he went in the crack before me. And I'm like, clearly I was the first one. Had the right of way. And I said, I'm not gonna pick no fight with this bitch because my body is moving so slow. He's used to this particular situation, so his body is moving like regular. Cause he's like, bitch, I know how to stay warm, bitch. So I'm not gonna pick no fight because he would have whooped my ass because I couldn't even hardly move. Cause for me, when I'm cold, I feel like I'm paralyzed. Anyway, so I'm like, damn God, I thought you had my back. So when he was in that nook for about 5 minutes, I'm gonna say. When he left that nook, I said, why he leaving this nook? I'm like, well, God, okay, hey, power to the people. I was like, okay, I'm feeling good about this. I go into this nook. It's a little warmer than normal. I'm in there, I'm like, oh, thank you, I'm feeling so good. I feel so good. Do you know, all of a sudden I started smelling some shit. I'm like, what is that? I'm smelling this damn. Am I coming from? Clearly it wasn't me. So I'm like, girl, I looked down, girl. I was scared to look down. I'm like, please don't tell me. Oh shit. Girl, I looked down and this man then came up in this goddamn nook and this cranny and he done took a number damn 2 and the bitch left all the damn shit all up in that nook and that cranny. Now you know. Now you already know. I was so mad. I'm like, now, not only do I look like I'm crazy because I can't hardly talk, I can't hardly move, now I smell like shit because I stepped in shit with my flip-flop and it was dark. It was like nighttime. So I'm thinking to myself, God, please don't let... First of all, let me tell you, human shit is worse than dog shit. I know you probably wonder, how do I know? Because I have a dog, baby. For whatever reason, honey, that shit was so pungent. Woo! Jesus, honey. I felt like my eyebrows was burnt. Oh, honey. If I had to get my kitchen reshaved up, like edged up, bitch, all I had to do was lift that shit up and all that funk. Bitch, the funk was so potent that, honey, oh, I can't even explain it. It was so rank. It was rancid, baby. Honey, that shit was rancid, honey. I was about to drop dead, and I also was about to drop dead because I was so embarrassed about how everything was coming together. It's like, how am I going to, people going to think I'm lying. But by the time the bus showed up, I was up there trying to scrape this shit off the bottom of my shoe, my flip-flop. But still, because my flip-flop was like, have nooks and crannies too, so the shit was in the crevices. God only knows I'm not about to take my fucking finger and shove it through that crack. Bitch, you better get a life. Hell no. Bitch, I'll go home and rinse this bitch, but I'm not about to put my finger on it. Because I really thought this was a cute pair of flip-flops. But in the end, I threw them away, but that's neither here nor there. But because by the time I got home, the shit was dried up and the thought that just knowing that was human doo-doo was enough for me to throw them away. But anyway, once I got on the bus, I was still kind of talking like I had Down syndrome. The shit was so stank. Like, I know if it was me and somebody got on the bus, automatically I'm going to think, this bitch stank. I don't care what they say. Bitch, you smell like shit. You must have shit on yourself. Like, it's going to be a reason why you smell like doo-doo. So I'm like, oh my God. I know they're going to think I'm lying. So, girl, I was trying to make it known that I stepped in this man's shit. Now, they obviously they thinking, yeah, how convenient. You stepped in his doo-doo. Bitch, I know it sounds like I'm making this up, but I swear I stepped in his doo-doo. And they was just looking like, like they was shaking their head like, oh, yes, girl, But I know in their mind they were thinking like, girl, this man smell like shit, and he know he's lying. He know he just think just because. But the truth is, I really did step in shit. That was so embarrassing. That was probably one of the most embarrassing times of my whole life. But good thing about it was nighttime. It was really late. And it was probably about like 10 people on the bus. 10 people of which I've never seen another day of my life. So thank Jesus it wasn't people who normally get on that bus. Because the bitches be rumbling. The bitches be rumbling under their breath. And the bitch, when you get on the bus the next week, they'll be like, girl, talking shit about how you smell like shit. So, oh God. But what's so nasty about it is even though I got on that bus smelling like shit, the bus driver was turned on. The bus driver was trying to get with me because I had this pink shirt on and it said Spank My Monkey. Like it was like an Abercrombie & Fitch shirt. And he was like, nigga, looking at you, you make a nigga want to spank your motherfucking monkey. I was like, bitch, you nasty as hell. Because even though I know the truth that I stepped in this human doo-doo from this homeless man, you don't know that. You one nasty bitch. You nasty. I don't even want to know what terms you on if you turned down by that. Anyway, on that note, I just want to come here and tell y'all that. Why? I don't know. It made me laugh. Now that it's over, when it first happened, I was fucking mortified. But now that it's over, it's funny to me now. But, I don't know. Alright, peace.